Good evening, everybody. GTCA Radical series with your host, Cone Killer, and co-host, Breaking Bad.
Good evening, everyone.
We're here this evening at Daytona Roadcourse. Uh, love this track. Love this track. We have a couple of, I don't want to say new individuals, but I shouldn't say new individuals. Let me rephrase that. We have Ward has finally joined us back into the group
hmm
after a little bit of
And
a
he hasn't lost his pace.
has not lost his pace at
Not
all.
lost his pace.
It took him a little while to get back up to speed on this in this track on this car, but yeah, by a little while I mean 2 or 3 days.
It's definitely tricky. It's definitely tricky going into some of the corners. You got to watch your braking points, and it's not like the other tracks, that's for sure.
Yes, yes. And as I scroll through the starting lineup here, because you can see, well, if you want to go ahead and rattle off the starting lineup, Curtis, go right
Sure.
ahead.
So we got you on pole, and then we got Ward pick on second. We got myself at third. We have Reaper fourth, and Dave fifth. We have Squints, Bionic Thumbs sixth. We have Archer seventh, and Meat is eighth, and Judge is ninth, and Jay's 10, and Speed Bump 11, and finaling it with Jack's number 12.
Yes. And in case if anybody is curious to know, why is this individual's face on everybody's car? This is uh, Denny. He's sadly he had lost a battle with cancer, um, and this is a tribute race for him. He was a great contributor to the series. A wonderful person to race with. Um, just a barrel of laughs to have on track and very competitive. And he will sorely be missed by all in the series and in the group. But this was a tribute race. This was his favorite track, the Daytona, and also his favorite car number was 3. So you see a lot of the car numbers are 3. Um, Obviously he was a Dale Earnhardt Senior fan, so that's why the number's
Definitely.
3. But for the most part, the liveries are on a few cars are still the same, as you can see here. This was livery was created by Jax, and some of us had changed it up a little bit so our cars all would look the same, and changed some of the numbers around. But yes, that is the reason behind Denny's face on the hood of all of our cars. So we are going to start the race. It's a rolling start this time because we wanted to do a uh, reconnaissance lap there, a pace lap. That's what I was thinking. Excuse me, a pace lap where we could all just kind of pay tribute to Denny. So um, I guess without any further ado, let's get the race started, man. What do you think?
Here we go.
There we go. All
It's a
right,
good
ready?
race. Here we go.
Yeah, it was a good race. It was.
Mhm.
I had a lot of fun.
Yep.
I did. I mean, I qualified on pole, which is odd. Was not expecting that at all,
Nope.
but I did. I done did, and I was starting lineup is a little odd for me. Not only because, like I said, A, I'm on pole, but B, some of your top contenders, like Squints for that matter, is sitting in 6th place.
Exactly. And I don't pull well, and I had my last lap,
Yeah,
and I got a 159 something, so I just got third. Usually
yeah,
I start in fifth or behind, but
yep.
whatever.
And
It is what it is.
yep, you came in third, and Ward
Yeah.
is with his triumphant return qualified second,
Yeah.
and Reaper, our series points leader, is fourth.
Yeah.
He
It's
got
it's a top six. It's quick. It's gonna be a
yes,
go go.
he
Yeah.
got he got relegated though. We slapped him on his hands for running the softs the whole series and just running away with the series.
We kept slapping him.
Yeah, he finally apparently the hands slapping his hands with our hands wasn't enough, so we had to
Yeah.
bust out the old nun routine and use the ruler, and the ones,
Yep.
remember the rulers that had the metal in them. It was kind of
Crack.
cocked.
Oh, the snap on that.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was cocked a little bit where the metal was, so it actually cut him, I think,
Yep.
this time. And
Yep. He got the point after that.
yes, he did. He got the point. So he
He
went down to
changed tires pretty
mediums.
quick. Yep.
He went down to mediums,
And still super competitive. Super competitive.
super
Like
competitive.
he doesn't need to be in softs at all. So
No.
this is a great race. You'll see.
Yes. Okay, so let's get the dog and pony show on the road. All right, ready? On my
Ready.
word. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. And like I said, roll and start. And as we cross the start finish line, we have a moment of silence for Denny. Rest in peace, my friend, and I hope all is well with you and your family. And
Well, we've got some of the family watching tonight.
yeah, hopefully they are, and they'll enjoy watching this race and the commentary as we battle away.
So we have Denny's wife named Carolyn, hopefully watching tonight. He actually has 2 daughters, Tina and Jessica, as well as 3 sons. We have Matthew, Mark, and Kevin. And Denny actually had 8 grandchildren and 2 great-grandchildren. So quite a big family. So, and like you said, a great competitor. He raced you fair, but you had to race hard to get by him. So, and of course we have Ward, his brother, who's been in the league ever since they started for the last 2 years. And it's kind of funny watching those 2 go at it because you never know what's going to happen. But some good battles between those guys.
Yes, and he always rooted for anybody to beat him.
Get past Ward.
Yes, and it was it was pretty funny. At the end of this particular race, it was when we get to the end of the race, I'll reiterate about it. But it was quite the competitive race nonetheless.
Oh yeah.
And he was definitely looking down, and it was.
And cheering and probably screaming.
And cheering and screaming all at the same time. Yes.
He's doing his bah, 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 bah. He always does. Super well known for that.
One of the things that it was funny because quickly before we obviously to start the races, we are on this pace lap still with tribute to Denny. When I sent the picture of my rig, when I got it all set up, I set it underneath my steps in my basement, obviously. And he called me a troll, and ever since then, I've been called the troll by him. It was kind of funny.
That's funny. Similar thing with me when he set up my rig with him, because ours are very similar.
Yes.
So he spent some time setting me up there and showing me how to launch off a start and stuff like that. And the first thing he said to me was, "Okay, now that I got you set up," he's like, "the only rule I have is you can't pass me." And I was like, well, I can't promise that, but we've always had some good battles, and it's always been fair and clean, and never anything on purpose. So he's a great racer for sure.
Yep.
And Jax's artwork on this is just incredible. It's just amazing what he can do on the car. It's just amazing.
Yeah, he did a good job. I'm not gonna lie. He always does a good job. I should say good. He does a great job. And
exactly.
and this was nothing short of perfect, if you will.
We're about to go here pretty quick.
Yep, we're going to come around here to the start.
And here we go.
And we're off.
And of course, I was the only one who didn't have a headset on, so I was just kind of waiting for someone to make a move. So I went from third to fifth pretty quick here. But
yeah.
That's okay. Yeah, that's okay.
That's your fault, not mine.
That's my fault. Yep.
I told everybody to have your damn headsets on.
I can't listen to that. Can't listen to people clicking. Yeah. And
make it through the S's here pretty clean.
Make it through the S's, yeah.
And through the first international horseshoe, we're all nice and spread out. When I spread out, I mean evenly spaced. Let's say that.
Yeah.
Not too many changes in the lineup here. I still got the lead. Ward's in second. She's moved up a spot, and so did.
Yeah,
so
Reaper got behind me.
Squints, and you dropped that, so you just waited. And for everybody to go by, you're so nice, so kind of you.
You're welcome.
Well, it didn't affect me anyway. Yes, thank you. All right, rounding up here to the banks, which would be NASCAR 3 and NASCAR 3. As we ride along with you. I got to turn my butt kicking off. This thing's crazy. Alright.
And this bus stop is such a tricky little turn. I've hit that wall so many times, lost the back end of it. You got to really watch that, gear down and brake point, and then gear up again. Yeah, and the penalties too. You cross that white line, boom, penalty.
Oh yeah.
So it's tricky.
It has its moments. With these cars are typically trail happy or ass happy anyways.
Yep.
They love to spin around on you. And if you're not careful, you need to make sure that you got just the right amount of trail braking.
Exactly. Look at 3-4. Here comes Squints on Reaper.
Yeah.
Right on.
Riding along with Squints right now. Give Reaper a little bit of a bump.
Pig Ward is behind you.
Yeah.
Oh, and someone went off there. Archer went off, yeah. Back on. Just saw that through the first turn.
Yep.
Archer likes going off, though. It's a common thing for the kid.
Oh. Don't let him hear that. He'll get mad at you. He's a great competitor. Raced with him since the onset of the series, and or the group, I should say, not the series, but since the group started. And he's always been there. Always a fierce competitor. He was my teammate when we did a teammate series. And,
cool.
We did pretty good. I was still learning a lot, if you will. So he had a little more experience than
as we all do.
So he kind of was the better one of the two drivers. Banks again. Going out the back straightaway into the bus stop.
Which car are you in now?
I am just bouncing around. Right now we're on Reaper, going into the bus stop. He eats a lot of grass going through there.
There's the penalty. There he goes. That'll do it. And I think and Ward got a penalty. Here's why. Because when you see the turn, I was wondering, why is he slowing down? What's going on there? So you got Ward getting a penalty for a second. You got Reaper at 1.5. And here comes me and Squints. Just a nice little tuck in for third place there. Tuck in front of Ward.
You're nice enough to at least lay your head back and stare up at the plane flying overhead, so that's cool.
Yeah. You got to do something when you're going like, how many clicks an hour?
150, 160
Look at the planes.
Yeah. It's a bird up there,
Yeah. Oh, here comes Squints.
And you guys are battling it out pretty good back here. I mean, I was so just...
Oh, you were, well ahead. And I've got Ward right behind me again.
I wasn't super well ahead, but I was well ahead enough where I was comfortable with a 3-second lead. If I ever got a penalty, it would still be there.
Yep. So I'm on mediums and Ward's on hards. And he's still,
Hey,
he's still right on me.
That's that skill.
But that's just the way he is.
Yeah.
Skill and talent. Yeah.
And he has both of them. And,
Yeah.
you know, excuse me, him and Squints are the only ones on hards, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Everybody else is on mediums.
Yeah.
Or some there's a few on softs. Right.
Yeah.
It's so bad. The GT7, I would say every
time.
The GT7 glitch. You're in the corners. The car's just dancing back and forth. It's so annoying. It made it very difficult to pass Ward, and when I was behind Ward, which was later in the race, but
I sent him a video of our race when it was just me, you, him, and Cheese, and I just said to him, like, I can't tell which way you're going because you can't make a move. I don't want to knock you off, you know, but you can see him dancing behind my car.
So many penalties.
It's just so annoying.
It is. It's very annoying.
Oh, and Meek got one for 0.5.
Yeah.
Jay got one.
Jay, Archer, Dave, they all got it.
Oh,
there's a lot of penalties this whole lap. Like 4 people got penalties. It's crazy. Got speed bump. Get mine jacks for the draft here as they enter into turn 1.
I think this is where I think he takes him off here.
Oh,
and he
no,
does.
No, he hit the inside of the wall. Pushed him wide.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Any damage?
Yeah, no. Well, yes, speed bump has damaged left front and arrow.
Oh boy.
Well, that'll do it when you smack the wall, the invisible wall that's there.
Yeah.
The invisible wall at pit entrance, pit exit. There it is. Poor Scott. What happened to him? What happened to him?
Hey, where did Scott go?
He's way back
12th. Way back there.
I don't know what happened to him. Must have went off course. I was not doing my duties of watching who was what, where, how, and why. We got Squid so far has got the bionic thumbs. Fast lap at 1:59.311 after lap 5. You and Ward battling out here for 3rd and 4th.
Yeah, I think.
So Ward give you a little bump.
Come out of this turn nicely. He gets a bobble. I come around Squints.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! I'm in second.
Later, dude. Get you on the outside.
Take it for as long as I can.
Yeah, you should have stayed there. I'll have to ask what happened to the 2nd place, or I'll find out what happened to second. I haven't seen the replay. You've already watched it. I haven't seen the replay. I save it till to stream it, and I'm like, oh, all right, well that's what happened.
I just do my homework. Go for a watch. Well, we got is it 8 and 9? No, 7, 8 going to the corner. Jay and Archer. Ooh. Oh, and Jay goes. Oh, and Archer hit something.
Archer ate the inside wall.
Oh, and here we go. Oh, and Dave smacks meat.
He ate the invisible wall. And he got, he got a lot of damage.
A lot of damage.
Everything but the left wheels, the right wheels. Look at the left and right.
It's a long way around the track, because there's the old pit exit right there.
Yeah. It's a very long way around the track. That's the worst spot you could possibly get any damage, which would be hitting pit exit wall.
Yeah. And I got Squints on me now coming around the corner. And then they got Ward behind him. Oh man, that. And we're going side by side on the turn. It's a cool shot though. I wasn't giving it up.
Yeah. Well, hey, that's what it is, man. Fight for it.
Yep.
See it.
I just kept saying, don't hit the wall, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, coming into this bell stop, because multiple times.
Yeah, that is tricky, man. Ooh, you didn't get penalty there? Stop it. You had to.
I think
you were close.
Yeah.
You were close.
I'm Canadian. They don't give us penalties.
And in my way, you get a penalty every lap. You have a penalty just for being on track.
I feel the love.
Blame Canada. Blame Canada. With your beady eyes and floppy heads.
For 3-4. Watch these two go into turn 1. Whoa. Oh, and he loses it. He went right off. I don't know what happened there.
Oh, that's terrible. I didn't reset him, too. Oh, my God. And he only lost 1 position.
Yeah, I don't think he hit anything. I think his back end just swung out. So.
Wow, and he only lost 2 positions there. That's amazing with the
just
reset.
like that.
Usually resets are terrible. I mean, they take a lot more time out of you than that. That's wow. I didn't know that happened. Poor guy. And he's sitting just behind me in the points. I'm second place in the points.
Close.
Yeah, he's like 3 or 4 points behind me in the series.
I haven't seen the after 6 races. I haven't seen where everyone's at yet.
Yeah, he hasn't thrown the update on the Discord, which is, probably Brad's got stuff going on. That's why he hasn't been in the series this particular series. Sadly enough, because it's always good to have him on board. But our fearless leader, El Presidente, Mr. Strider. Got your Lord battling it out here for 2nd and 3rd.
Yeah. Trying to keep him off as much as possible.
It's hard, man. He's so smooth and so consistent.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at his lap times after 7 laps. The first
the 159s, all of them?
No, they're all 2 flats. You got 2 2 flats, 721, a 950, and then an 032. So I'm going to be a little bit faster on the 6th lap, but for the most part, it's pretty consistent.
Yeah.
Poor Reaper. He's all over the board. A couple of 03s and 01, a couple 2 flats, 59. The 59's nice stuff.
Oh, Jay's off again. Oh, number 6. Oh, what happened there? He lost it going into turn 1. But again, also Jay's on the controller too, so.
Yeah, he's good on the controller.
Yeah, meat pit, I think.
He's got a lot of damage. Half tank of fuel, real early pit stop. Definitely wouldn't have done that, but I guess with the damage, it probably would have made it happen.
Yeah. Well, look at this. Yeah. 201, 201, 202. I mean, that's 212.
Let's go check on our leader of the race.
Yeah, who's that guy? Oh wait, it's you.
It's me! Yay! We went back to the livery thing there. I changed the color because the whole rat fink thing. I wanted to go something a little kind of custom. So I went with a full metal flake blue, which is a purple flip into it, as you can see as it goes by in the sun, and you can see the metal flake. It's sexy. The striping on the side, I wanted a little bit more of a rat fink style stripe than the graphics that Jackson chose. So I ended up found that on the old online, and just slapped it on the side of the car. I think that came out pretty good.
Yeah.
I left the green on there that he had, that Jackson used. I just did the ground effects on the wheels with it. But
here comes my penalty. This is how Roar gets by me. I got a 1 second. Yeah. And that was that coming out of the bus stop. I went over the white line. He gone. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
He gone.
So that's how he got ahead of you.
That's how.
Penalties, why?
That's it, man. Penalties. I don't.
Well,
now I got a Reaper behind me.
You done messed up, AA Ron.
Yep.
You shouldn't have done that.
Don't up and do it. You shouldn't have done that. Don't up and do it, but
the longer you kept word behind you, the better it was for me.
I know. I was trying to help you, man. I was trying to help you.
No, you weren't.
No, I tried to catch you.
It just worked out that way.
Yeah.
So Ward's in 2nd place now. He's popped a little bit of a lead on you. Or a gap on you, I should say, not a lead, but a little bit of a
Yeah, now I got Reaper behind me. So, Squid's behind him.
Yeah, he's still back there in 5th place trying to make up ground from his, hey, I got reset thing. I mean, the top 5 are within, what is it, probably 5 seconds, I think, at this point.
Oh, of each other, for sure.
Yeah, it's not for nothing. It's pretty damn close. Because these cars are, the qualifying was within, I want to say, 9/10. The top 6 or 7 drivers was within 9/10 of a second.
Yeah.
So that's pretty freaking close, man. These cars are ridiculously tight, and that's why I like doing the one-make races.
Yep.
You know, in all reality, it's like IROC. If you're familiar with IROC, the International Race of
Camaros,
Champions.
yeah.
Yep, and it's basically what it is. They're all matched cars, and you just get out there and who's the best driver.
Yeah, exactly.
And
we'll see.
Yeah, and we obviously throw a little mix into it by doing tire compounds. You know, the really fast drivers get the worst tires. Learn how to drive. Then the average folk get the middle of the road tires, and the slower ones get the best tires. So slower, I should say, it's kind of a wrong thing to say, but it is.
Yeah, but it does, like you said, bring the pack together a little bit better, a little bit tighter racing. So
correct.
It's kind of fun.
Squints is slowly catching up to you, man. I mean,
He is
slowly.
Oh, that's Reaper, you mean? Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yes.
Switch is behind him.
That's
yeah.
right. So I was looking at the wrong
Yeah, I knew
car.
he was on there. I'm like, here we go. Yeah, he is unforgiving, that driver, but he's a good, clean racer, and he's quick. So.
Who's that, Reaper?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's kind of funny. If you look at the map, I don't know if people are able to see the map, probably not, but there's almost like 2 races going on. You got the top 5 going at each other, and then there's Dave in the middle, just, you know, all by his lonesome. And then you've got the back half, and they're battling it out. Some fellows back.
Yes, here's Archer and Judgmental.
Yeah.
Battling it out here in the back. Yeah.
8, 9.
Yeah, they're out there making it happen. We have Jay and Meat battling it out.
Whoop.
Ooh, Jay just got a little wide coming out of the personal shoot.
We should be pitting on, here we go. I want to say on end of 10, a bunch of people come into pit. Remember this, I remember watching this. Wow, there's like 5 drivers coming into pit, end of 10.
Yeah,
so everyone had a different pit strategy, I get it, so. But.
The pit strategy was skewed because they had the pace lap.
Yeah.
And I didn't accommodate for that.
You're well ahead of the pack right now for a bit, so.
I'm not that far ahead. Come on now.
Yeah. So Reaper's in right now, and Squidz is in. So, got 2 people in the pits.
Both pit with about the same amount of fuel too. Reaper's got 32 and Squid's got 30.
Yeah.
Liters left. Or not liters, percent. 30 liters of fuel, Jesus. Would need to pit.
That makes a difference too. I mean, you got just a quick splash and go. All you need is, you know, you got to make sure you got your outlap on and how much fuel you need to get to 20, 21. So.
Yeah, that's one thing that I did not do was pay attention.
You said you had a little bit too much, right?
Yup. Oh. Yup. I put 11 laps of fuel in because, like I said, everybody's pitting right now. All right, so we're on lap 10, and I think I pitted on lap 12.
Yeah, me and you pitted. We both came in at end of 12.
Oh, you pitted the same lap I did? I didn't. Yep. I wasn't paying attention to anything, and that's my problem. Yeah. When I get down to this, because I don't really do strategy. My strategist I fired. Yeah.
Well, you weren't paying her enough, so it's a difference. So, but.
Yeah. Well, that's probably apparently hugs and kisses wasn't enough.
Wasn't enough, eh? But it can make you break a pit strategy for sure.
It sure can. And like I said, I screwed up and wasn't paying attention to what people were putting in. Because it'll show you, you know, when you're driving, it'll give you, when they go in, how much fuel they have, and when they leave, how much fuel they have.
Yeah.
It's hard to pay attention.
Come down to
while you're
4.5
trying to
for a
drive.
second. Come down to 4.5. We got Reaper and Squints going right at it.
Oh, yeah. Yes, they are.
Oh.
Little bump.
Can you get much closer than that? As we go into the turn 1.
Just keep doing little bump drives.
Yeah, be mindful of your braking point.
See, not for nothing, that's kind of smart racing because you can try to push each other up to the other cars because there's so much speed loss. But these cars cap at 148 mile an hour. That's it, done. There's not 149, there's not 150, there's not 151, 148, done.
That's it.
But without it, you're running like 145, 144. You know, without the bump, without the draft. So it's beneficial to do that. You can a couple mile an hour, and obviously you have a lot of real estate where you are doing 140 mile an hour, 150 mile an hour.
Gotcha.
So it works out well if you can just sit there and bump draft somebody all the way up. Of course, when you get to the other guy, then race and then pass him. I'll use you to get up there, and then once we get up there, that's it, you get passed. If I can pass you.
Yeah.
And I tell you, man, you get just the wrong corner. And I ran into that even in practice where I was on the back bumper of somebody, one of the guys, and without trying to run him over in a corner, you'd brake a little early, and then you would just screw up your entrance to the corner, and they're gone. They're half a second, 3/4 of a second out on you.
That's it, yeah.
Both of us are in the pits right now. Entering the pits. I have 12%. You have 18%. Okay, so see this now. And Ward takes over the lead.
Now, you want to see a close exit? Watch 4-5. Watch them come through turn 1. Watch what happens. Keep watching. Keep watching.
Oh wow!
Booyah!
Right there. Right in the first horseshoe. And there we are. You were right there on her front bumper.
And I'm like, punch it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I managed to I'm in second place because obviously Ward hasn't pit yet, so I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
And when Ward pits, which I think was this lap, maybe the next one, but he pit and he comes out from the pits. Yeah.
I love watching the close racing. It makes it's on after that.
Oh yeah.
So now Reaper's on side. Me, we're going side by side.
Man, the 3, you just right there. The Squints is not too far behind.
That's where
Watching it all unfold.
Yep. And we're going to go into the bus stop together. And watch how fast this goes.
And not for nothing, when I'm behind two people, like, if I'm right now we're sitting in Squints' car watching you and Reaper go at it, I just sit there and wait, and I'm like, man, I hope they take each other out.
I know, it's like, and then I'm supposed to just scoot up to whatever place, right? But, yeah.
Alright, Ward is in the pits.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're coming from around there, and then we've got 3, 4, 5. We're like inches from each other, going into turn 1. I'm surprised this didn't turn into a nightmare, but
wiggle
so close.
turn 1.
3 of us.
Now look at pit exit, and
Oh boy! Oh,
and that's because yours truly took 11 laps of fuel.
Oh, you would have been out faster. You'd have been out ahead of him.
I says, well, I need 10 laps. I'm gonna take 11 just to be sure.
Yeah.
11 laps of fuel to put me.
Oh man, I took 8.5. That was it. So, because you're coming out on 13, so that's 21.5. So you got enough.
Yes. Told you my strategy.
Look at how close you guys are.
Oh yeah, dude. This is how.
Oh, the battle is on.
The rest of the race is gone. I'm not gonna lie. I can sit here and watch the two of us for the rest of the race, but I won't discredit the rest of the field. So with that being said, we'll go ahead and watch you three battle it out. The Squints tries to get just on the inside of you in the banks, going around NASCAR 3, coming up the back straightaway. Is he going to make a move? Oh, he's still behind you. Is he going to make a move on you to get into the... Nope, not into the bus stop.
He makes a good exit, though, so...
He's good at that bus stop. You can watch him just reel you right in. Catch you. Got Reaper in front of you, and Squints behind you. You can see you
sandwiched.
Oh, yeah.
And again, going into a hot corner and just making sure we don't take each other out.
Yeah, that's key, and that's a good part about this group is that we don't just.
Nothing's ever intentional. Yeah.
Oh, Reaper!
That's where he goes wide, and I skip up to third.
Oh, what did he do?
I'm like, thank you.
Yeah, right. Whoopsie! Squints went past him too. Oh man.
Yep.
That's like
he's probably kicking himself. Like,
that's like going from third to fifth in one corner.
Exactly.
That's terrible. I hate it when
I'm like, okay, I got 5 laps to get third. Okay. And then you guys are, look at how close you guys are. Yeah, right on them.
Good battle between, speed bumps into the pits. Why is he, he's out of, wow, he took a really late pit stop, that's crazy. He was battling out with Judge there for a little while. Yeah, you three. Just going at it.
Yeah, it's funny, you had the battle pretty much one-on-one with Ward for a while, then the three of us are just getting at each other.
Excuse me, yes. Yes, the battle between myself and Ward was
pretty epic. That one reminds me of when you guys were doing the Formula One. Was it Kyoto? That was insane. Yeah.
Yes.
Is it this? Your last 4 laps here are just last 3 are just incredible. So.
Yeah, dude, the last 3 laps were just on another level. It was super stressful because I'm trying so hard to be just smooth, keep the momentum up on the car, keep the pace up on the car so I can try to reel them in and get close to them, because if you push these things, you lose more time than you make, and you're going nowhere. There's a couple corners I'm reeling them in. Look at you guys back there.
Yep.
Squints is hitting the part. He hits that first horseshoe so perfectly every single time. His exit speed is so good.
Yeah. As he says, it's so hard to get around me because there's not a lot of openings to pass on this track, really.
There isn't, but there is. And right where he got you,
I could feel him bump me there. I'm like, don't throw me into the wall, buddy. What the hell?
you put the block on him right there, which is that corner. If you hit it just right, is the perfect spot to pass, because you can get the exit speed just right, which obviously you carried around.
Right there I come in.
And all the way up the back
Just come
straightaway
in there.
into the bus stop also. You just carry a lot of speed into it.
Gives me a smack.
Yep. And there's Reaper right on your back bumper. Is you too bad
right on
it out
his,
now?
yeah. 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Or, sorry, 3, 4, 5.
He got a bad exit there. Bad exit speed. She'll end up, the gap between you two, or Squints and him, will increasingly get larger. Sadly enough, because like I said, man,
look at you guys.
You don't get at it just right, but
yeah.
There were.
Look at you guys going into turn 1. Look at you guys. Whoa.
There was a few laps that I was on his back bumper, but because he's got the glitchy so bad, I can't see where he is to pass him or not.
Exactly. And you don't want to risk it.
I don't want to. I ain't taking nobody out, man. Not in a race like this. It's just any race, not just this one, but I mean any race.
Yeah.
And again, like I said earlier, this is a good thing about this group is that we all try to race each other as clean as possible. And if something happens, it's not malicious.
Exactly.
It's oopsies.
No, it never is. Or someone might say, "Hey, did you know I was there?" And I'm like, "Oh, look at this. There you guys go."
Yeah. Yeah. I forced the issue, and after the race, he said, "I didn't even know you were there."
Oh wow.
Yeah, he goes, "I didn't know you were there." I tried turning it into my, get the apex in the corner. He goes, "I didn't know you were there," and he hit. We hit. I mean, obviously no damage, no harm, no foul, but he was like, he apologized. Yeah. He goes, "I didn't know you were there." I was like, "No worries, man. I wasn't mad."
Oh yeah. Now look at 3-4 here. We got the Squints is on the high. I'm on the low.
Yeah, dude. You
nice
three back here, just battling.
Yeah. Still
just
take it.
Battling. God, it took me 6 laps. 6 laps to get ahead of him.
It's never going to be easy.
6 laps.
And like he's like Denny, he'll say, "You want to get by me, but you got to get by me."
Oh so, yeah. You got to fight to do it.
Yeah, I'm not going to give it to you. So now this is the turn where I went. It's a 17. So you watch. I didn't realize that he was right beside me because I take the same turn every time. So I kind of went a little bit was my normal turn, but he was on the inside and I didn't see him. It's just Squints going in.
Yep.
How about watch it?
Passing you right on the 1. Yeah, you got past you right on
there.
1.
Right there.
Oh, that's where I went wide. That's what screwed me right there. I
got Reaper banging in.
I went wide on turn 1.
Yep.
I went wide on turn 1 and I went through the whole grass through the S's there right by pit exit, and Ward got right on my back bumper. And
oh no! See, look at him. He is right on.
Yep. He gave me a little bump going into the first horseshoe. I don't know if to let me know he was there or not. Maybe I broke a little early. Who knows? Here we are entering the second horseshoe, and he's still right there. And the thing is, you want to have a gap of more than 5-6 tenths of a second to keep the draft away from him. Because if he's any closer to the draft, he just go right on past you. So then you got to do super defense and hope that you can just use his front end to bump you away. But he's trying to pass you, so what are you going to cause a wreck? I mean, it's kind of, what are you doing? He's just reeling me right in.
Look at that.
Oh,
right beside.
Yep, right beside me into the bus stop. And this is where we bumped. I was through grass.
Did you know he was there? And no penalties?
He tried to. I don't think he got a penalty there. He might not. He didn't get a penalty, and here comes Squints. And the three of us just battling it out, dude. This is amazing. I was crapping my pants right here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, no, Jesus, stop! Nope. Just let me go. And there's the 5 of us, just bumper to bumper to bumper.
Yeah, I got a 1 second, so that's how Reaper got by me, and I was so annoyed. I got a 1 second on the second last lap. I would have been right up there with you.
Oof.
But oh well. Is what it is.
I lost 4 seconds in that first second.
Look at that. 1, 2, 3. Look at you guys go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's right up there.
All 4 of us. All 5 of us are still pretty damn close, man.
Yeah, it's still close. Yeah, we got one more lap to go after this. It does get close.
And
look at the turn 1. Oh my God.
As we exited the
first wiggling out of there.
We were just bumper to bumper. And this is the kind of crap that this series has brought up. It's just super close racing and a lot of fun. And
yeah, exactly.
It gets worse. Look at Squints making the move, right? Making a move. And
he goes
went
wide.
out, he went a little wide. He broke just a little too late.
I try and take him on the outside.
Yep. So now you get into the mix.
Yep. So then I get into the mix, and he goes wide. I take him on the inside.
He loves taking that corner wide. He has like no fuel. Oh, he did get a half second in there. I didn't know he got a half second.
Yep.
And
this is the last lap, isn't it?
Yeah, it's last. Yeah, I think this is.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was right behind me. I knew he had a 0.5.
Yep, and there's Ward out there. He's probably got, I think, 0.8 of a second right now at this point. And I was like, man, I'm not going to catch
Reaper's right on you, going through there. Oh,
yeah.
Look at that exit. Yeah.
Just wearing me like a cheap suit through the bus stop there. And I got a good exit on it, which helped a lot. And I was hoping he was going to be behind me enough to bump me so he get ahead of Ward. I'm not going to lie. I'm like, don't pass me, but just help me.
Yeah. And he must have felt so great for Ward to get this when they're coming along the line and just seeing the flag and for this memorial tribute. This was so great for him.
Yep. Ward got the win, which was just phenomenal. And I was second, Reaper was third, and you were fourth. Squints ended up fifth. We get back here to the pack. We got Archer come through in sixth place. Just around the turn 4, NASCAR 4 through a trioval, and across the start-finish line for sixth place. And we got Dave doing the same. We're up to trioval now. No penalties. Went through a penalty marker. And everybody else is pretty much finished up time-wise. Jay's coming through a 9th. Speed Bump was 10th. Judge was 11th. Jax was 12th. And at the end of this race, as you can see us, running out of time here. Ward is like on fumes. I had more than a quarter tank of fuel just to give you an idea exactly how much my strategist needed to get fired. Everybody else is like on fumes or just a little above it. Squints has no gas left. Ran out. He said he ran out going across the start finish line, if I'm not mistaken. But we were talking in the chat after the race. We were talking with Ward. And he says, man, I hope you didn't let me win that race. And I was like, you watch the replay, you tell me if I let you win that race.
Yeah, you think I'm going to let you win?
Yeah. I was right. I was tooth and nail trying to beat him, trying to catch him because for points and also because we're racers, we want to win. That's what we do. We all try to win. Mm-hmm. And I had led that complete race until the pit stop because I took too much fuel.
Yep.
And I had after I got the lead, I went off the course. I through the S's there after pit exit. I basically went straight through the course. And it was nothing but grass, and that's what allowed him to catch up to me. And then I couldn't get back. I couldn't get it back because he's such a good driver, such a smooth driver, that it was his to win. Believe it or not, it was his to win. And he did say after the race, which was hilarious, beyond, saying, I hope you didn't let me win, and he says, I bet you Denny was screaming at you to try and beat me.
Yeah, exactly.
He was
Come
looking,
on, you guys.
right? He was looking down from above and wanting him not to win, wanting Ward not to win. But I'm sure he was happy that he won
He's probably very
nonetheless.
important. He did win. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that's that brotherly love competition.
Of
Yeah.
of course, of course. It was quite a race, man. An event in itself. A lot of fun, and it was, of all people to win the race, I am glad that Ward won the race.
So
I
am I.
I
Absolutely. Yeah.
congratulate him from the bottom of my heart,
Hmm.
and all of him and his family. I wish them all the best. Like I said, Ward and Denny was a great person. Ward is a
Yeah.
great person, and I just hope that this was a good tribute to them, and may he rest in peace. May he rest in peace.
Absolutely.
So with that being said, yeah. So this concludes, I guess, a fun race, an emotional race,
Emotional race. Yeah, for sure.
and may we have many more like this. Maybe not so much emotional. Emotional for that reason, anyways. Emotional for many other
Yeah.
reasons, but not for this reason, because nobody likes to go through
Yeah.
this by any means. Nobody loves to,
No.
nobody wants to do this. But yeah, we'll definitely have way more races like this that are just as fun and just as competitive.
Hmm.
So we are taking a break off for the holidays, Christmas and New Year's, and we'll be back. Christ, what is
Now I
it, man?
think do we come back on the 3rd or come back on the 10th? I'm trying to remember how we're.
I think we said the 10th. I don't know.
I think we said the 3rd, wasn't it?
I don't know,
I
man.
don't know.
Stop yelling at me. I'm scared.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. I honestly, I don't remember. I think it might have been the 3rd. And there's only 2 races left in the series, right?
Yeah.
There's
So we got
Sardinia
and Nürburgring.
That's right, Nürburgring.
Nordschleife. That's going to be
Nordschleife.
insane.
5 laps at the Nordschleife. 5 laps there turns into roughly 40 minutes of racing. So 5 laps on that track is going to be hell with these cars, man.
Yeah.
That race is. I'm going to tell you right now that race is going to be won by either Ward or Squints. I will predict that, and I will bet money on it. My Venmo is, and that's because those two are so good, especially Ward. He's so good at the Nordschleife. Yeah, that's going to be a track of minimal amount of mistakes. The who makes the least amount of mistakes will win.
I'll be in the railing, so don't worry.
Oh yeah, dude. Maybe I'll throw some mix into it, and I'll make it rain at the night.
Oh yeah, in the last 2 laps, just have it come down pouring. We can adjust the weather in this game now.
Pouring,
so, surprise!
Pouring rain. The last 2 laps be pouring rain. And
we'll go in and we'll pit and we'll put on full wets.
and the last lap will be pitch black.
Oh yeah,
just dark. Like the transition from day to night will be like
you cross, flash like a blink.
Yeah, you just cross the start finish line. It'll be dark. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't know how to turn my headlights on. Well, that's your problem.
Yeah, I'm passing. You figure it out.
Right?
Yeah.
So, with that being said, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to all, and hope everybody stays safe, and enjoy your time with your fams over the holidays, and we will catch up with you after next year. I'll see you next year. See, you can say that.
See you next year.
You can get those cheesy jokes out. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll take care of it next year. I'll do a stream next year. So on that note,
only 2 weeks.
Yeah, right. Only 2 weeks. So on that note, I bid us all farewell, and again, happy holidays, and see you all next year.
Good night, everyone.